Alright, what's up guys? Huskies here again. Do a little more hut. After uploading the first video, I realized that some of the people that watched it might not know what hut is, or Hockey Ultimate Team. It's a popular game mode that has been around since, I believe, NHL 11 or 12, one of the 360 versions. It's essentially a trading card game, but you use those players in actual games. You're not just collecting cards. It's a very strong pay-to-win system. You can spend physical money to buy packs of cards and hope to get better players, and then in addition to the real money system, there's an in-game currency called coins. Coins are earned largely for selling players on an auction market, or you also are awarded an amount of coins after each game you play. For a loss you get about 800, for a win you get about 1,000, so it takes a sizable amount of games to get any coins necessary to buy some of the more elite players in the game. That was one of my goals I said in the first video, that I wanted to reach there's 10 divisions, and you start in Division 10 and you have to work your way up just through winning and progressing through the levels. My goal was to reach the highest division without spending any money on the game. I was fortunate enough to pull a card, a Blake Wheeler card that was worth 90k coins when I sold him. And because I had the 90k coins, oh, this game is laggy. I was able to build this roster. So ideally, I should be able to progress. I'm starting to run into teams that have legends and heroes that are players of past time that are all 90 overall and better. Oh, we'll squeak through there. The lineup's changed a little bit since the first video. I dropped the passing playmaker synergy that was Brassard, Drouin,
good reach there.
Zuccarello, and
North America's in possession through the neutral zone.
Braden Shen.
That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faces.
I replaced Shen and Brassard. Nope, wait, no, I kept Brassard. I replaced Shen and Drouin with Hossa and Patrick Sharp. This allowed me to bring in a defensively responsible synergy that increases certain players' defensive attributes, being those two forwards and my two defensemen of Ole Mata and Seth Jones, so my team is a little more defensively capable. In addition to that, it's largely the same. Just tweaked with who's playing where. Put Marlowe on the first line. Oh, come on, that was onside. To play with Landeskog and Patrick Sharp. It's kind of a slow line, but they know how to shoot. They can back check. Don't have too many commentary videos on my channel. I guess I'll introduce myself a little bit. As I said in the intro, my name is Huskies. I've been on YouTube for, I think, 6 years now, 8 years. Just largely uploading gameplays from different games. NHL and NCAA seem to be the big ones. I have a couple of other games on there too. I wasn't into the live commentary for a while because I didn't have a mic that was good enough to record. My first venture into commentaries was a BGM commentary for NHL 12 on the 360. It did okay, and that was flowing well, and then the save file corrupted in the actual game and ended that series pretty quickly. The only real commentary I've done... Oh, what a goal. There we go. Big tip. Galchenyuk. The only commentaries I've really done since then are CSGO videos with a group of friends. And even then, that's not too seriously. That's just taken from a live stream and uploaded to YouTube. But in addition to YouTube, I've been a hockey fan since, I was 10 maybe, so 15, 16, 17 years. Being from the Chicago area, big Blackhawks fan. Oh, don't let that go in. But in addition to being a Blackhawks fan, I'm also a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. I don't know why I'm both of those fans, but I am. The one at least makes sense being a hometown. The other one is just a little out there. Oh, come on. I've played hockey regularly for the past 10 years. I don't play any ice, but I play roller hockey as a goalie. mostly just recreational stuff. I travel with a team for the past 5 years or so around the Midwest playing games. It's a fun time. I really think that's all there is. I mean, I play a lot of games. Video games have been pretty much my go-to my entire life. Starting out, it's been mostly sports and first-person shooters. I'm a big Halo person. Football and hockey games are really where I spend most of my time. College football is probably be my favorite game, besides maybe NHL '06. I think that was the first game I ever did a full 82 game plus playoff season in franchise mode. Granted, it was with the Washington Capitals, who then really weren't all that great, so I don't know how I got through 82 games or made the playoffs, but I did it. In terms of NHL 17, I was real skeptical about this game, because 16 really wasn't that good in terms of physical gameplay. I wouldn't say 17 is much better. At least in terms of online, it's exactly the same. Just poke checks are more effective, and the stick lift is non-existent. It does not work unless you are the AIs against AIs. Addition to that, though, it's online games are largely the same. It's where the offline really piqued my interest, because I played the EA Access for 3 days and ended up having to get an extra EA Access subscription so I could keep playing because the offline was so addicting. Just the amount of sliders they give you now to change the way the game plays feels it's wonderful. You can change every little detail about the game. And going forward, I think that's just what you have to do. You can't have general sliders when it comes to NHL. Man, 4-2 in shots. This game is really offensive. See if we can get some more here going in a second. But yeah, in addition to that, I think I play a lot of ESHL, which is the 6v6 hockey league with player locking positions. I play center. We usually play fives. Oh, thank you for missing the net. We have a group of people we've been playing with for, I think, 3 years now. Before I played with them, I played rather seriously back when ESHL was competitive and there were tournaments for it. Oh, there we go. Seth Jones with the bomb. Yeah, back in NHL 12, I was a goalie for a team that made the end of the year playoffs for ESHL. We were one of the top 20 teams out of like 10,000. We were the highest ranking team over the course of one of their monthly seasons. But since then, I really just kind of played with whoever, because ESHL really doesn't have a competitive aspect anymore. It's just you're playing because you want to play hockey with your friends. That's basically what we do. Probably upload some ESHL gameplay the next time that we're usually only together on the weekends, but we'll get some ESHL games going. Once the rosters are updated and fixed, I'll have a BGM commentary. And in addition to that, I want to do a BGM where I actually play the games. I'll probably cut those videos down to be like, I don't know how long they'd be. They'd probably be between 5 and 10 minutes. I wouldn't upload the full, because I play 10-minute periods. I wouldn't upload the full 45-minute gameplay. Those tend to get glossed over when searching for NHL stuff. Nobody wants to watch a full 45-minute game. Even if I'm talking, it's still tough. Oops, a gorilla. Small little shit. Aside from that, I really don't think that this channel will be largely NHL based. I really enjoy this game. Hut really, I haven't liked the past couple of years on Xbox One, but this year I feel like because the players feel weighted, and there actually feels like differences in attributes, unlike versions prior. Like, I think it was 15, the first jump to the Xbox One. Somebody did a video comparing John Scott doing the same dangle moves as Sidney Crosby, and they were able to do the same thing. They were the same speed. There was no difference in attributes. But this year, actually, if you can feel what players are good at, what players are bad at, how their speed actually represents them, their size. Like, you can't have a power forward with 99 speed and have him feel like Theo Fleury or Pavel Bure in his prime. He feels big. He feels weighted. I mean, you can't take him off the puck, but that's to be expected as a power forward.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine.
I know that I've been starting to. I've advanced up to Division 7, I believe I'm at this point. I think I'm 16, 4 and 1 total. I started out 0-2 and 1, so I've had a good run here. But I'm starting to run into these teams that have legends and heroes and just past players, and they're going to be rough games because I don't have anybody in my roster over an 87 overall. All the heroes and legends are a minimum of 90 overalls, and there are some guys that, like I said, they pay to win. They opened all their they opened a bunch of packs day one. You can do what are called sets for each team. You get one of every player in a set, which is, I believe it's 35 to 40 total items, including jerseys, players, stadium, and you trade those in for a hero, which would be a classic player from that team during their existence. Like, for example, the Chicago Blackhawks is Tony Amonte, or the New York Rangers is Adam Graves, and these players are all guaranteed to be at least 94 overalls. And because some of these guys would spend hundreds of dollars on day one, they've got all these players that they can just put into sets, and each set only has 2 or 3 players that are worth a whole lot of in-game coins, so their rarity is pretty. Which means the higher in coins, the more rare the players are. Usually good player. It starts at about 87 overalls are usually worth between 10 to 20K, and then 1 overall up each time. 88s are usually 20K, 89s are usually 40K, 90s are 50K. Anything above that, usually above 100K. And like I said, you only get about 1,000 per game, so it's very tough to get these strong teams without putting some sort of cash into this game. I'm starting to run into some of these guys, and it's a struggle because this being that good, they get bounces. You can't take the puck from them. They can shoot it from anywhere, and it'll go in. But having the stick skills from playing the game since it was released on Xbox 360 and all the skill stick controls, I'm able to hold my own against them. But it will be rough. Another riveting period of 4-2 shots. All right. Another decent feature of HUT is the jerseys you can wear and the different logos you can use. As you can see, I'm using Team Russia's World Cup of Hockey logo, and my jerseys, the white ones I have on now, are the Quebec Ramparts of the QMJHL, the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. They have all the jerseys from all the junior teams. They have the ECHL teams. Some of those jerseys are pretty out there. I know a lot of people use the Solar Bears because their color scheme is just weird. Purple, green, orange, and black, apparently. And if you use the ECHL logos as your team logo, you get the blue post that they use in the league. There's a lot of reason people are doing that too, just to have something different. You can play in any 30 of the NHL arenas. You just have to pull their card like you would a player. I play in the Toronto Maple Leafs Air Canada Center. I was given the you get your team, your favorite. You pick. Okay, words are hard. Come on. You pick when you get your starting pack from EA. You get the jerseys and the stadium of the team, of the favorite team you select in the main menu. So I picked the Blackhawks, and I got the United Center, the red and the white jerseys. Now those are no fun to use because they're plain. Everyone uses them. I enjoy the Hawks, but I want to use jerseys that you don't often see. My dark jerseys, so my home jerseys, are red and black team from the QMJHL called the Huskies. I'm not going to pronounce the location where they're from because I wouldn't even be close to the correct pronunciation. But they have a red and black gradient type feel to their one jersey, and their alternate is just an all black with Huskies across the front. So considering my team name is the Huskies, it kind of makes sense to use those jerseys. I've been using them since they were in the game in 2013. Oh, come on, Osa, get there. Point. Oh, keep it in. Nice. Trying to think if there's anything more to talk about in HUT. There really isn't. I mean, they do certain little special edition stuff. Like they've got those sets that I talked about where you can complete an entire team and get a hometown or a legend of that team's franchise. You can do that also with the World Cup that's currently going on. They have World Cup sets for a limited time. Now those are, that is the biggest money grab I have ever seen. Because in order to get said World Cup players, the U.S. player is Mike Modano, the Canadian player is Doug Gilmour, I think the Swedish player is Jari Kurri, and I don't remember if there's anybody else. But either way, in order to get those, you have to open their special World Cup of Hockey premium packs, which are $5 a pop, or 25,000 coins. And there's no difference from the cheaper 150 pack, $1.50, other than you have a chance to get a collectible item that you can trade in towards one of these legends. You can get these collectibles in other packs, but they're extremely rare. And I think the face value for them right now is about 100k, maybe a little more. The packs are going to go away soon, if they're not already away. I know the legends themselves go for at least 150. So, I mean, they limited the amount of, oh my, that was sick. That was purely intentional, I swear. Kick to the stick, far side snipe. Let's go. But like I said, those packs, they limited how many packs you could get. Usually, in the past iterations of this game, you could buy these, they would do a special edition pack where it'd be like 50 items for $12. And that's a lot, considering the game itself is $60. You're paying $12 for a in-game current, or in-game possibility of players. It's tough to justify, but you have these guys that Hut is everything they do. They stream it, they make videos, kind of like I'm doing, but they get donations and whatnot just to have pack openings, and they'll open 15, 20 of these 50-player pack cards, and it's absurd the amount of players they'll get, and just the, oh shit, this isn't good. And because of that, they'll flood the market, and the market can regularly adjust depending on these special edition packs. So it's nice that they put a limit on them. You can only buy 5 of them. I mean, that's still, you're spending $25 on essentially trading cards. It's tough for me to justify. I used to, when I had a full-time job, or kind of full-time, my weekly, I would spend $20 a week and buy packs. And my team in 2012 and 2013 was, oh my, is this kid gonna quit? We'll have to see. That was a nice shot, though. I would open $20 in packs a week, and my teams would be sick, because, well, I mean, eventually you open all those packs, you're going to have pack luck. Oh, did he go AFK? Oh, boy. Well, this is... Okay, no, he's still there. That is one issue you run into in this game, is if you get up by a decent amount, people will just put the controller down and walk away, because you only get your pucks for the game if you finish out the game. And to score is 4-0, 5-0 with 10 minutes left, people will just put it down and walk away, and you're essentially playing a computer. If that, you could just be playing yourself. Oh boy. If I score again, this kid's going to quit. He doesn't have that great of a team. I think his best player was Logan Couture. He's got Varlamov in that. I mean, he doesn't have a bad team. He's probably on par with my team. But he just doesn't have the defensive skills to... I've also had a couple lucky goals. Like that slap shot, just that should not have gone in. Oh, Galchenyuk, board play. Get up boards. Oh, nope. Okay. Well, some people in this game are just real, like, you'll play some of these guys that spent the hundreds of thousands of dollars on these packs and have these amazing teams, and they're complete trash. They have no idea how to play the game. They don't know what hockey is. Their team is just names. There's no skill. There's no nothing. The motto that the friends of mine that we all play Hut is, the better the team, the worse the player, because they can get away with being worse at the game because their players just generally make up for their mistakes that they make. That's another reason why I pride myself on not having an amazing team. I mean, I have a good team. I'm not gonna. I'm not slumming it with base cards and like 80 overalls. I don't think anyone's below an 84 on my team. And I've got Crawford in net, so he really helps. I think he's a top 10 goalie in this game. Granted, I also paid $20K for him, so assumed he should be good. See if I can get a shutout. Oh, I just jinx it. Nope. And see, this kid, he gets in close. He knows what he has an idea of what he wants to do. He just can't physically do it. He's trying to do a quick little move right before the goalie, and he waits too long. Oh. I'm also getting a lot of bounces here. I should be losing a lot of these pucks. 4-0, late in the third. 20 seconds left. Video's coming to an end. Go back to reiterate on what I want to do with this YouTube channel is I would like to continue to do NHL 17 content. I'll probably have some CSGO videos that pop in here and there from when I stream. I do stream NHL. The links will be in the description for Twitch and whatnot. You can follow me there. Follow me on Twitter as well. Everything that I post gets updated to Twitter, YouTube videos, Twitch streams, anything like that. But yeah, look forward to more of these videos and more just NHL 17 content in general. I really enjoy this game. I think the only thing I wouldn't do is be a pro, but who knows? I enjoy playing goalie, so we might give that a shot. God, that kick to the stick snipe was filthy. Alright, but that'll do it. Let's see how many coins I got for this game. I'm going to say about 1,100 because I didn't have the greatest, yeah. 1,100 pucks, coins as they're called. 3-1 this season. 2 more wins? No, 4 more wins. Right? No, 3 more wins. Math. And I get to Division 6. 14-8. It really wasn't an offensive game, but he just couldn't do anything. But alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.